Hi guys, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. It's been a while since you've seen Anthony in front of the camera. It's your turn today to do our pouring it, drinking it, enjoying it with friends video. Can you actually remember what you have to do?
The cheek on it. You've done 2 weeks and you think you've taken over the channel already. I've been busy, to be honest, with other things to do with the channel and things like that, with the website and a lot of different things that have been going on, the new coins being released and everything like that. There's just been, I've been busy behind the scenes, shall we say, leave you in front of the camera for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I've had my hands full, don't you worry. I haven't been, kind of taking it easy. So yeah.
Cool. So, do you want to tell us what whiskey you're going to be drinking today? I
do. Today, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to show you. So watch this little video and then we'll come straight back. So as you saw from that video, it is SmokeHead Sherry Bomb. And we had a sample sent in so very kindly by Stuart from Whisky Whims. Stuart's channel is similar kind of age to ours, isn't it? It's been going around the same time, I think, if I remember rightly. Does some great videos, straight up reviews of whiskies that I've never heard of, to be honest. He has a great collection. He's fun videos as well, and you can see his channel how it's progressed over the last year, if not longer. And it's a great channel and you should go and check him out. I'll put links and everything, and I'm sure you'll see something pop up from the bottom, no doubt, telling you about his channel and stuff. So keep your eye out for that. Full disclaimer on this one, I have tried it before in a bar and I was a little underwhelmed by it. I've been taking notes during the week to see if I still feel the same or whether that's changed, and I'm going to give it another go now just to kind of refresh the senses on it, kind of thing. So if people know me, a sherry bomb should be the perfect whiskey for me, so we will see where we go.
Okay, do you want to nose it then and tell us what you think on the nose?
I do. Okay, so instantly you get the a burnt wood. I suppose that's the charring of the cask, maybe. The smoke, the charcoal like a bonfire, the peat. It's not as sweet or like sugary on the nose as you would imagine from a sherry bomb. You get the brown sugars. The biggest problem I'd say is like the smoke is kind of overpowering those. They're there, but you've got to really break through that kind of smoke to get to them. They're not. It's just not as.
Which is quite surprising when it's called a sherry bomb.
Yeah.
That you're saying the peat and the smoke and the charring are the overpowering sort of aromas.
Yeah. I would say that it's not a balanced nose in that what it's saying it is doesn't come through necessarily, or not as strong as you would imagine. The peat's not as strong as you would imagine for a bomb, in my opinion, and the sherriness doesn't come through on the nose as much as you would think. Do you know what I mean? Or hope, yeah.
Do you want to hear Stuart's notes?
I've just got mine from in the week,
go on then.
Which will expand on it. They kind of echo what I've just said, to be honest. Smoke, sherry, rich, burnt caramel, which is kind of it's that, if you've got a caramel, straight up caramel, it's kind of like you've got that sugary sweetness kind of thing. Yeah. But if it's burnt, it loses that. It goes into that kind of just the almost smoke, bitterness, and you wouldn't eat it, would you, anymore? It's just that bit. Yeah, and the bitterness, that is a good point. I do come back to that. I've got dark fruit strudel, but like when you have it in the oven and it kind of oozes out onto the pan and it kind of burns, that bit burns, and then you've got like the burnt raisins that are stuck in the top and things like that. It's very much reminiscent of that. Okay. It's like, again, it's just that the burntness kind of overpower. Like when you first open the oven, you get that burnt kind of, that waft. Yeah, that's another thing I wrote down, which is very true. You would be led to believe that it's probably more of a 40% on the nose,
Okay.
even though it's stronger. But it's not very alcohol on the nose whatsoever. If you asked me to guess now, I would have said it was 40.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like it was as enticing as you were hoping.
I think the biggest issue they've got is that the name they've given it makes me think it's going to be my perfect whiskey, and
on the nose it's
it
not.
doesn't on the nose. Yeah, it's just a bit muddled.
Okay.
I'd say it's a bit strudelled.
I like what you did there. So Stuart's notes for the nose: a heavy peat aroma explodes through any sherry and carries some medicinal notes with it, so very similar.
Yeah.
Cocoa scents are experienced with some saltiness too.
Okay.
There is a slight nip from the alcohol, but nothing that will put you off. So very similar,
Yeah.
maybe slightly underwhelming. Yeah.
It did quite well. I didn't get salt, must admit. Salt was a bit...
But he's saying the cocoa scents. So cocoa can be quite bitter. It's not like sweet like chocolate. Yeah.
I'd say that's probably one of the only differences in our notes.
And he definitely says the heavy peat.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with him there.
Yeah,
It just
on the nose,
it's a bit overpowering. I'd say the smoke more than the peat is a bit overpowering, because I do like peat, but it doesn't give me that kind of niceness either, if you know what I mean. So
Did you get any medicinal notes?
not in the nose.
No.
No, like I said, it was quite tame on the nose with regards to those kind of and other notes, kind of other than smoke and stuff. But just fighting to get through.
Lovely. Would you like to go in and taste it?
Always. Now I'm hoping it's nicer. I really do, because they've got, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 bottles in their range, and they all look great. You know, packaging and everything, and website and all that. It's a great kind of design and everything. And I'd like to have some on the shelf, but
it's whether it's to your taste, isn't it?
we haven't. I think we've had one, haven't we? I can't remember which one it was, but we've never replaced that either. So it kind of leads me to believe that was underwhelming as well. So anyway, let's go in. Okay, so it's very warm, spicy. The smoke and the peat are still there. The sherryness comes through a little bit more on the palate, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more, for want of a better word, palatable on the palate. Again, the name of it isn't what I'm drinking. It's like it almost seems like marketing ploy rather than what the actual whiskey is. Obviously, they could say it's a smaller bomb than what I was expecting.
Yeah, but it's a huge, powerful statement, isn't it? It's a sherry bomb.
Yeah.
Now, if you are looking for, I mean, I've had some real sherry finished whiskies that have been so sweet, Glenglassaugh and the PX and stuff like that. I would be expecting something like that. So I hear what you're saying.
There's a numbingness as well, which I presume, that's the medicinal coming through, I think.
Yeah.
Like the char's still there. There's a definite bitterness, which is what I said. I'd come back to what you said. There's definitely that bitter. That
bitter element.
Yeah, and that goes into the finish then. I'm not wanting to jump ahead, but that definitely kind of lingers around once you've drank it. It doesn't show it so much on the nose. On the palate, definitely.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my notes. Bitter. Heavy peat and smoke. Peat overpowers the sherry. I'd probably say maybe the sherry's coming through a little bit more than that. Less sweet than expected, which goes with the kind of the peat and the smoke just kind of being the overriding. It's the overriding taste, but obviously not as overriding as I've had in other whiskies. So it's strange how it is overpowering the sherry. Spices, wood char, charcoal, and medicinal. Yeah, I mean, very similar to what I've just said, to be honest.
So Stuart says on the palate, the sherry fights back. Sherried peels, dark chocolate, and a partial smokiness that's gradually tamed and progresses into rum and raisins. Once again, there is a reserved spirit burn, but nothing major. So he's echoing what you're saying. It's not a very strong spirit taste.
Yeah.
Maybe the rum, you said there was a slight spiciness. Maybe the rum, sometimes rums can be spicy. And maybe the bitterness, dark chocolate, because dark chocolate can be really bitter.
I think I'd be reaching if I said I could get rum.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with him, but I just don't get it. It's just not.
Yeah. It's not there for
I'm
you.
not a massive rum drinker, so it's not like I've got much to compare it to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't make me think. You know, like how sometimes we do them and you go, "Oh, there's a note there. I just can't put my finger on it. Could have been the rum." I don't get that. It's just kind of.
Yeah.
It's just all. Yeah. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but yeah.
So tell us about the finish then. What are your opinions?
It's bitter. There's a definite bitterness to it. Maybe the salt kicks in a little bit on the finish with that bitterness. Maybe like you're saying, like, you know, when you have like a really high cocoa chocolate.
Yeah.
But then you can have like a salted.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had it where it's had like the actual chunks of salt in there. Maybe like the aftertaste of that.
Yeah.
And then I mean it's just the smoke again.
Yeah.
But it's really strange because you'd think that if you like a peaty, smoky whiskey, then it's ideal because you've got peat and smoke the whole way through it, but it just doesn't seem to hit the mark on those levels of what. Yeah. I don't know whether it's because I've had better now that I enjoy, or stronger now that I enjoy, or I've just moved past this to a stronger peat and sherry hit.
If you didn't know it was called Sherry Bomb, would you still enjoy it? I'm thinking, take away your preconceptions, because it's sherry and bomb. I think you were expecting maybe something more powerful. Would it just be a pleasurable whiskey if I said to you, oh, this is a Glendronach or something, and you just drank it, or would you still be slightly feeling like it's missing something?
I would, if I'd bought the bottle, obviously drink it, but it wouldn't be getting replaced.
No.
It just doesn't stand out enough as against anything else. Do you know, it's like there's so many others that we've got on the shelf now that I would say do what this is saying it's going to do better. Yeah. And easily so. This is way down the pecking order on that kind of
what you want
taste profile that they're making you believe you're going to get.
Or what you want out of a whiskey. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Take away what they're marketing. Is it a pleasurable whiskey for you to drink?
If I didn't know what it was and it was a blind sample right now, I'd probably say I don't like it.
Okay. So that's
to be honest, it's okay, but it would just be a
it's okay.
Yeah, what is it? And then that would be the end of it, kind of thing. So on the finish, on my notes from in the week, charring, medicinal, long, bitter, and I put actually here that the bitterness spoils it for me.
Okay.
So, and that's all I can taste now, to be honest. I got a little bit of a medicinal still, and the bitterness, but there's not a lot else. It doesn't make me want to really pour any more in my glass, to be honest.
Stuart's finish notes are: the finish is long, thick and sticky. There is a slight spiciness to the lasting flavours of this SmokeHead, and it comes in the form of chili chocolate. So he's saying spicy and bitter.
Yeah, the chocolate side. I got the cocoa, didn't I? Yeah, so I mean, it's not far off.
Yeah, so I think you've already summed it up, but give us a sum up of your conclusion, your overall.
I think the message they're sending with the name, like we've said, confuses matters for me. For the price of it, I think you can get better. It wouldn't be my go-to by any stretch of the imagination for the kind of notes it gives me. And it's a shame because I really do like the look of the brand, but unfortunately, no, not for me. I don't think I would rush out to buy. Doesn't mean I won't try any more in the brand, because I think they do a rum cask one, and there's a couple other high voltage, I think, is another one. It doesn't mean I won't try them, but it just means they go down the list on where they'll get bought at some point. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, when you get to that kind of level, many other whiskies can jump ahead of them in the journey.
Huge, isn't it?
I mean, it's just a.
So Stuart says, in conclusion, it's a battle of the senses and flavours, but they still tie well together and aren't all over the place. He would recommend this whiskey.
Cool.
Yeah, he likes it.
That's good. Yeah, it's nice again. That's quite good because that's 2 videos we've done now. We've had a kind of
Different.
not opposing nosing
Yeah.
this time, but an opposing conclusion on whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Which
Just goes to show that different
yeah,
tastes.
absolutely. Because it obviously comes down to my taste and his this one, rather than picking other things up, because we picked up very similar things, but it's obviously to his taste but not to mine. So that equally means like it's another avenue you can go down. Your notes last time were completely different to Andy's, but you enjoyed it and he wasn't so keen.
Yeah.
This time our notes were very similar, yet we still came out with that kind of result. So
It's
that's
all
awesome.
objective.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stuart, for your amazing notes, and thank you for sending the sample.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Anything else you'd like to add before we go?
Yeah, as ever, we really enjoy getting your comments in the comments section. So fire away, drop as many in there as you can. Remember to visit the website, all the other jargon that we spew at the end of these videos. Subscribe, follow, like, talk to us, go sign up to the members club. You know the deal by now. We don't have to keep on saying it.
Yeah.
We will, but we don't have to. So yeah, thank you for watching. And as ever, at the end of all our videos, and Nicola does this so better than me because I've got
Tiny
the
little
slightest little slither
Just
left.
say it anyway.
Yeah, okay, guys. Pour it, drink it, enjoy it.